Hello students, today we will be going over 8.4, writing linear inequalities from graphs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go through number 1, I believe this is, on page 150 in the yellow packet. Okay, here's the line. And we start out with saying the line starts where? Starting point is right there. It starts at -3. And this is the y-axis. Remember, this one's y, this one's x. So it starts on the y-axis. The slope is what? Going downhill and to the right, the slope is negative. Now to figure out the slope, we figure out how many down over how many over. And we start at -3 right here. And we see that we go down 1, 2, 3 and over 2. And that's where we get our next point. So m is -3 over 2. So it's -3/2. Next, shading is what? Above and to the right. To the right in general is going to be positive because the numbers are getting bigger as you go that way. The line is what? Dotted or solid? And it's dotted. So if it's a dotted line, it has to be either greater than or less than. There's not or equal to. Okay. So our actual inequality, y, and if it's above and to the right, it's got to be greater than. And then our slope is -3/2 x. And where's our starting point? -3. Hopefully you can see that okay. And we're done. Okay. Next, we're going to go on to number 3. Okay, so most of them are going to start on the y-axis. Number 3 is one of them. It does not start on the y-axis. It actually doesn't even cross the y-axis. So the start axis is on x. Okay, and the line is going to be a solid line. If it's starting on there, start values at 5. Okay, and shaded on what side? Actually, let's start about, okay, shading is to the left. Our slope is going to be, m is undefined. Remember, when it's straight up and down, it's undefined slope. And that's when there's no y in the equation. Okay, so our inequality is x. It's going to be less than or equal to, because it's a solid line. More ink there, more ink there. And we're going to put 5. And you're done. Okay, you can get the rest of this, students. You rock.